Hello, Nistas and Nistas. How are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm SavingsFashionista. And over here, we do mainly things fragrance, whether it's body or home. And today, we are here to talk fragrances, you guys. And today is one of those videos. Some of you all may like them and some may not because it's kind of like a bittersweet thing. It's a decluttering video. So if you're interested in hearing about the fragrance mist that I will be decluttering, please. All right, Nistas, now how are you? Hope all is well. But I have about 25, no, it's more than 25, maybe about 30 fine fragrance mists here that I am about to declutter, you guys. And it's nothing wrong with these. Maybe one or two that I just don't like anymore for whatever reason, and we'll talk about it when we get there. Or it's just wasting space. And I do believe life is so precious and short. What's the point of hoarding things and someone else could actually have these items and really be enjoying it? Because there's some fragrances here that I've either never worn, or I've worn once, or I have not worn in maybe a year or two. So we're going to declutter, okay? And I'm just really over it. I'm over the massiveness of the fine fragrance mist because I have fragrance collection as well. I had a perfume collection before the fragrance mist, and I got into the fragrance mist thing with layering and all of that good stuff. And they are very purposeful items, but it's just too much. I have way too much stuff that I can use. So we're going to start off with this one. This is a classic and it is really good. People are probably going to be like, but why? This is a sugary sweet fragrance. This is Boardwalk Taffy, and it has fragrance notes of sponge, sugar, pink berries, and whipped vanilla. I do think that this is the same as Cotton Candy Cloud, so I did keep the Cotton Candy Cloud, but it's no need for me to have the both of them, so I am going to declutter this. It has to go. The next one is something that I really enjoyed at some point, but this is Cherry Limeade. I was really into this cherry lime thing, and I am still very much into cherries and lime, but I do like it more now and a more mature perfumey type of fragrance vibe. And this is kind of like, it's real candy like. It's good, but I'm just over it. I haven't worn this probably in over a year. It has fragrance notes of juicy red berries, candied lime, and sparkling citrus soda. So this is Cherry Limeade. The next one is Peach Macaron, Peach Prosecco Macaron. I was so enamored by this particular bake shop collection. It was so pretty, really enjoyed it. But this has fragrance notes of peach prosecco, vanilla cream, and macaron cookies. This was not my favorite from that particular line, but it just has to go. It does wear well with peach fragrances, but it has to go. The next one, I've been second thinking this one. I don't really know if I'm going to keep it or not, but this is Enchanted Candy Potion. I think this is part of one of the Halloween releases, but it has fragrance notes of spellbinding sugar, bewitched berries with whipped pixie dust. I think I'm gonna let her go. So this one has to go. The next one is a favorite of mine. This is Triple Berry Martini. I did get a nice amount of use out of it, but after a while, I just stopped wearing it. It has fragrance notes of pomegranate juice, black raspberry liqueur with strawberry sugar. Still smells really good, but we're gonna let her go. Triple Berry Martini. The next one is Gingham Love. This is probably my second favorite Gingham from the collection. I was really off into this at one point. It still smells really good. It is perfumey sweet. It has like this candy essence to it. It's really nice, but she has to go. Fragrance notes are sugared berries, sugared red berries, blushing freesia with rose meringue. The next one, this actually gives me headaches, and I really tried to wear it, but it's something in here that it makes my head hurt. But this is Chasing Fireflies. The fragrance notes are golden pear, jasmine blooms, illuminated woods. I bought this for the pear note, and it is a nice fragrance. It smells like fresh, clean linen to me, but it's something about it when I wear it, it makes my head hurt. So for that reason, she has to go. Very pretty fragrance though. The next one is Poppy, and I wanted the Poppy with the green straw in it, but this is nice. This is another one I'm thinking about. This one has fragrance notes of fresh morning dew, wild poppy, sugared rhubarb, and juicy pear. This is nice. It smells like a fresh, dewy spring morning. Nice. But I'm gonna let her go. Again, that's Poppy. The next one, this is another one that's really nice, really clean, but it's something in it that gives me a headache. I cannot wear this for some reason. I do like it in other forms, but for some reason in this fine fragrance mist, it really aggravates me. This is Fresh Coconut and Cotton. It has fragrance notes of coconut, coastal breeze, and beachside cotton. Yeah, it's nice. This is another one that has that linen coconut type of vibe to it. Very nice, smells like fresh linen. This would be perfect for an air freshener even, but it makes my head hurt, so it has to go. The next one is something I've been holding on to because of its coconut note, but I haven't worn her. I didn't wear her any this summer, and it's time for her to go. She needs a new home. This is Summertime Surf. It has fragrance notes of vanilla breeze, sea salt sands, and sunny coconut. Really nice, really nice. This will pair even really well with the ladies from Ellis Brooklyn, that Miami Nectar. This will pair really well with that, but she has to go. The next one is another peach fragrance. This is Honeysuckle and Peach Spritz. This has fragrance notes of honeysuckle blooms, juicy peach, and orange zest. I do like the way the orange and the peach come together with this. This makes me, it has like a nostalgic edge to it because it does remind me of peach trees. And I don't think I've been around a peach tree since I was a little girl. But it has to go. It has to go. Now, this is Raspberry Jam Donut. I don't know why I kept this for so long. I don't think I ever even really wore this when it was very popular. Raspberry Jam Donut. This is another one of my favorite bake shop collections. This is a true gourmand. It has that cakiness to it. It has wild raspberry jam, powdered sugar, warm, fluffy donut. I just don't think I ever wanted to smell like this as far as my body is concerned, but I'm gonna let her go. The next one is Sapphire Moon. And this has fragrance notes of sparkling pear, sheer freesia, moonlit musk. Really nice fragrance notes. But I haven't worn her in a very long time, and I'm just gonna let her go. Sapphire Moon. The next one is one of the sweetest coconuts that I have in my collection, and this is Fresh Coconut Kolada. This is more of like a candy coconut. It has fragrance notes of coconut milk, vanilla rum, and pink hibiscus. The hibiscus is really nice in this. Very summery. Very nice. But she has to go. The next one, I think I've gotten my feel and wear out of this. I really enjoyed it. I just used up the body cream, made it through that. But I'm going to go ahead and let the fine fragrance mist go. This is Twinkling Midnight Sky. It has fragrance notes of midnight flower, sparkling vanilla with ice blackberry. Nice fragrance, but it has to go. The next one is also a classic for me. I've had this a very long time. This is probably one of the first Bath and Body Works fragrances that I bought when I got off into this. This is a Wahoo. Coconut Sunset. And it has fragrance notes of coconut blossom, sparkling bergamot, beach tuberose, Hawaiian mononi, and molten amber. Very soft, very suntan lotion vibe. I can imagine smelling like this if I were in Hawaii, but it has to. The next one is Starlet Knight. Starlet Knight has fragrance notes of snowberry, midnight iris, and sensual agar wood. I was really intrigued by the agar wood in here because it has this oudiness to it, but I think I've worn this maybe once or twice. I never really pulled for it, so I'm gonna let this go. This is a really nice mature fragrance, and I do think if you layer it properly, it could be a fragrance if you layer it and put enough of it on. So again, this is Starlet Knight. This one, my husband hates this. He said this is some of the most weird smelling stuff, but this is Pear Creme Brulee. It does have a weird smell to it. Baked pear, caramelized sugar with whipped cream. Yeah, she gotta go. Sleigh rides and snuggles. Now, what fascinated me the most by this is the balsam note that they have in here. This is so nice when it's cold. It has fragrance notes of icicle, fluffy balsam, and vanilla bourbon. If you can get past the alcohol, this still has a very strong alcohol note, but once it dries down, it is really nice. So again, this is Sleigh Rides and Snuggles. This one was something that I really enjoy as well, but I've had my fill with it. This is Blackberry and Basil. It has fragrance notes of fresh blackberry, pink pomelo, sweet basil with jasmine petals. It is definitely sweet blackberry. The next one is Forever Red. This is such a pretty fragrance, but I've worn it maybe one time only, but it's nice. It has fragrance notes of fiery pomegranate, red peony, rich vanilla rum, and oak wood. Forever Red. The next one is Beachfront Blanket. Very clean linen vibe type of fragrance. It has this smells just like laundry detergent. This would be a perfect air freshener too, or even just to spray your linen with. This has fragrance notes of fresh white linen, summer sun rays, and soft musk. The next one, I don't know why I held this for so long because I don't think I've ever worn this. I don't even really like this, but I just kept it, I guess because it's a classic. But this is Berry Waffle Cone. The fragrance notes are sweet summer berries, golden waffle cone, and creamy vanilla. Smell like cereal. The next one is something that I really used to enjoy. This is Fireside FL. It has fragrance notes of toasted marshmallow, pink lavender, and cashmere woods. It's definitely the marshmallow note, but I've had my fill with it. I'm gonna let it go. So again, she has to go. Fireside and Flirts. The next one is Pratic Stars. It has fragrance notes of raspberry stardust, mystic plum, and cosmic cashmere. Nice fruity fragrance. And I think I just recently got something that reminds me of this, but it has to go. The next one is also another one of my favorites that I really used to enjoy wearing, and this is relatively strong because I wore this a lot, but it didn't take much. This is Raspberry Chiffon. It has fragrance notes of black raspberry, ice pear, and whipped sugar. Very raspberry. Has to go though. This one is another one that was a favorite of mine, and I think that I have used a full bottle of this, This is just what's left from the second bottle, and this is Grapefruit Fro. This is a sweet grapefruit, very sweet grapefruit. It has fragrance notes of sparkling grapefruit, frozen frosé, and sunsplash sugar. The next one is Watermelon Mojito. I really intended to wear this summer, but I love the watermelon glass better, and I tend to grab for that a little bit more. But this is still really good. It has watermelon soda, pink rum, and sugar cane. This is really nice to pair with watermelon fragrance. And I think I'm going to keep this because I don't have a lot of watermelon fragrance. So we're going to put this one back in the collection. We're going to keep this one, okay? The next one is Bumfire Bash. And this is new. You see how dark the juice has gotten? And this is a really nice, sexy fragrance. It is definitely nice. It gives you sexy grown vibes, and this is also one of those fragrance mists. If you layer it the proper way, you can wear this as a fragrance. It has fragrance notes of vanilla bourbon, creamy sandalwood, and cashmere musk. And the last one is something that I really used to enjoy, and it is one of my sinus safe fragrances, but I think I've had my fill with it, and it is white tea and sage. This is better as it dries down than initial spraying. It has fragrance notes of sparkling bergamot, white tea, and fresh sage. Yeah. So that's all, you guys. So that ended up being like 29 fine fragrance mists. I'm gonna pack these up and I'll just give them away. I have a few friends that have preteen, teen daughters that I think will really enjoy this, and it may be a few in there that they may enjoy, and I'm just gonna give them away. So I think I'm down to like a little over 60, and I'm gonna do some more decluttering, but I probably won't share that particular declutter, and I might end up doing another declutter before or by the end of the year. And I think I'm gonna purge all of my fine fragrance mists out of my collection, with the exception of a few, especially the ones that I just gotten from the wellness collection, and it's a few that's just favorites for me. And but there are some more that I do want to like purge. I'm looking to the side because that's where they are. But you guys, let me know how you feel, if any of these were like your favorites. How do you feel about fine fragrance mist? Let's just talk about it in the comments below. I want to thank you guys so very much for coming back to the channel. I greatly appreciate you, and do not forget, you, yes, you are great. Bye-bye.